What's up? What's up? I'm Hype. I make games, play games, and everything between. And today we're gonna be doing some level editing game dev on i on my iPad. And let's set this up so it can share the screen on TikTok. Multitasking. All right, so I do a lot of watching people play my levels. You're able to do that in hypehype under the game stats. You can see. Where's my mouse? So I just watch people play, and then I like take little notes on where things I can maybe make better, adjust stuff around, and then I don't know. In the evening, if I'm watching some anime or Netflix or whatever, I'll just be on my iPad and make these small adjustments because I have some of them written down. Sometimes I'll just be playing my game over and over again just to see which areas could be improved. So yeah, and I'm having a lot of fun just kind of like making levels, trying to think of creative ways to have players engage in the game that I'm making. So let's just jump into it. So I have two games. They're both like push obis, and one is more of a puzzle-based game, whereas then the other is more just shooting or just getting to the next level and pushing things off the platform, which is kind of technically more fun because it's less puzzle and more just get to the other side. But um, the puzzle push obi has 100 levels, and I'm trying to make 100 levels for my easy push obi because yeah, just making levels, trying to do something different each time. It's like it's a struggle for my brain. It's kind of fun, and it's a fun way to just like try to think of something creative in level making that I think players would enjoy, or even something that I enjoy. Let me look at some of my notes here. Add extra barrel on level 12. Okay, so let's go the hierarchy. I can hit the nodes button or 12, and this will just jump straight to level 12. And yeah, okay, so one other thing I've been doing is adding more of these like explosion barrels. They just went add a little bit more dynamic fun for the players because it causes things to explode. And I'll show you right now. It's level 12. Okay, you hit that, and it kind of sets off a domino effect. Me got that one down. Level. I am using Trello, which is like a management system tool to keep track of my notes and tasks when I do them. And I haven't used Trello in a while. I've usually just been doing all my adjustments on the fly because it's more carefree. But as I keep watching other people play the game, I see that I forget to make certain adjustments. So let's look at level 24. What is this one? I have yeah, so it's the next one. So this is to me like one of my favorite levels. Yo, what's up, Ahmed? Welcome to the stream. Um, Level 24, but the issue with 24 is when people get to it, they get a little stuck, they get a little confused, um, and it's cool because one thing I enjoy when I watch people play my game is having them kind of like struggle to figure out the puzzle. And sometimes, honestly, they just quit playing the game, which is like fair enough. I should have made it easier. But other times, they figure out the puzzle. So this puzzle, like I put this box here because I'm like, oh, people will know to jump on it, but nobody jumps on the box. And here, this puzzle is pretty fun and easy, and it's got the oops. Oh, I went flat. So you knock one ring down, and then you knock. But I watched someone, and they did that for like 3 minutes. Yo, what's up, Eline? Welcome to the stream. So that puzzle, I think I could do better. So, and I've had this on my list for like ever, and I just never did it. So what we're gonna do is just move everything down a bit. But when we move things down, things get a little bit crossed. I gotta like here, this ring shouldn't be inside there, so I gotta move it out. But then if I move that ring out, I gotta tap this one. I'm just using my pencil here, which helps make selecting the specific objects a little bit easier. So then here, let's move this over like this. Okay. So we can see that it's still in there. We're gonna do the same for this one. This way, the player will be able to jump. Yo, Skittles, what's up? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I'm doing some game dev on my 2 push Obi games, which you can play on hypehype, which is a game making and playing app. Okay. So here, I'm just trying to get all these things set up. Okay. And this is cool, man. Like going around and looking at things. Your beard is amazing. Thanks, man. I like to tell people it's taken a lifetime to get here with this. And I'm always amazed. I don't know what people do. Like when I have to think about stuff, I go like this. I think. And it gives plenty of time. I see some people, they like touch their chin. I haven't seen my chin in 8 years. Yo, PT Jones in the house. What's up, PT? I'm just doing some game dev. You know what I was doing the other day, PT? I think you might do this. But I was like watching Netflix or watching some anime on my bed, and I had my iPad, and I'm basically doing what I'm doing now. Small game edits. I spend my mornings like hurting my brain trying to think of stuff. And then the evening is more like I just chill and update these levels a little bit. Okay, so let's go up. And we're gonna move this over. And we gotta play test it. Now here, this one looks like it's kind of in between like that. There we go, that looks good. Now let me get this screen up here. Okay, cool. And what was this, level 24? Lot of testing. Always gotta test, make sure. Oh, and I added these arrows. This will be in the update. Yeah, so here we go. Look, so you can see the chains, and then I'm hoping you can jump. Yeah, so now you can even jump on top of this, which honestly, I should have done this like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I should have done this. I just, you make a game, you make a puzzle, and you think that eventually everyone's gonna just know how to do the puzzle, and when that doesn't happen, it's. I mean, some people do it. And some people when I watch them play my game, they just do things I've never seen before. I saw a dude do a hack like in my game, and I was like, "That's so cool." But when you see the same things happening or same difficulties that people are having, and it's like, okay, maybe I should make some adjustments. What game? So I can share a link to the game in the comments, but it's on an app. Where am I? With this. Hold on. Let me share it on my phone. Let's hit these buttons. But yeah, the game is on a separate app. No, where I'm supposed. Oh, there we go. Game and add some fingers. The the app according the app on the App Store is scheduled to come out in December. There is a way to check it out now. You can sign up as a beta tester. You got to jump through some hoops, like give them your email and stuff like that. Oh. But yeah, I kind of look at it like playing a game. It's kind of like making a game, except it's your own game, and the difficulty level is designed by you. So that can be a good thing and a bad thing. It's just it is a thing. Okay, let me move this down, and I want to take a look. So putting that underneath. Yeah, so that looks a little better. And now, hopefully, the players can know. Jump on this, push this open, and then they'll fall. 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 Okay. So 25, I want to change these from one cube to like multiple different little cubes. It just seems to have a more fun appeal. Oh. And then also make these a little bit bigger. So I'm going to tap. So I'm using my fingers. I use my fingers. I use my pencil. I use all the things. Hold on, let me add a little bit of blue light. Let's see. I got these legit neon lights a couple years ago, so I might as well put them to use. I got a red one over there underneath the Mona Lisa's. Okay, so this is a size 3. So I go down here, I hit select similar, and it'll select all of them at the same time. And then we're gonna just change it, keep the link there, and change it to size 4. Make it a little bit bigger. I've been watching people play, and they kind of have difficulty jumping from one block to the next block, and that's fair. I made the game, therefore I'm really good at jumping from one spot to the next. But other people, got a little echo going. I don't know if you guys can hear that echo. I hear echo. Corbin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Yep. Okay. Move. Where is that coming from? I'm gonna make this smaller. Not that small. Copy and paste. Oh, found the echo. Okay. Delete and tap hold, move it around. Boy, what's up, Jim? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out as I do some game dev editing. Okay, let's just get rid of these, and I'm gonna take this, duplicate, mix it like that, and then we're gonna test it. I think this is level 25, 26. Oh, tap. So you tap and hold. You tap outside or just somewhere else. And then you can see the white lines go around the object. And then we're going to duplicate it. Move it over here. This has got to be... I've always been like really into three-dimensional space. So it's cool when you get to see all the different angles. Zoom in, pinch to zoom. Wondering if the remaining numbers should be bigger than the remaining text. Be yellow and have a pulsing effect. Loop, grow, and shrink to tell the player that you must push the object. Yeah, no, that's a cool... I like the idea of it being a different color. Honestly, when I've watched people play the game, I think the players are just really young, and like this game is more of a puzzle game, whereas in the other game, there's no puzzle. And I think with the name being Obi, it's a little confusing because players want, they're not expecting a puzzle. So, I mean, I've seen people play the game, and literally I have these what is it? These little drones that are like, hey, here's what you do. So yeah, I think there's a lot of different solutions I can apply, but yeah, a part of me wants the player, because this game is different, to be able to figure out what you're supposed to do. And once once somebody understands and has made that mental click, like, hey, this game is a little bit different, and you have to push the objects. Once they know then they're gold. Then they're good. Then when they get into this game, you know, and they get stuck at a gate, they know what to do. So there is a percentage of players that don't um, figure out what the next move is, and yeah, I don't know. Like I think there's always something I could add or something I could do, um, but I think that's also why I made the easy push OB game because in that game there ain't there ain't nothing like trying to figure out what's up. You just get to the next level, like, and that kind of works for me. Okay, so I saw whoop. I saw someone playing earlier, and they just jumped over this, and they were like they jumped over here, and they didn't know what to do, and they kept trying to get to the uh, next gate, but it didn't open because they didn't push anything. So I'm going to try to make these a little bit skinnier so that you can see that there's space. Is in the Z direction. So let's try 5.5. Maybe just do 5. And yeah, like I don't know if this is gonna help that one person who did get stuck here, but if it does, then that's great. This level used to be a lot more difficult. This one's just kind of fun. This one I added some more. See what we got. Level 25, make cubes bigger, add more blocks. Okay, I did that. Level 24, lower the bar. I did that. Level 26, add spaces on round thingy. I don't know if I did. Oh, yeah, that's what I just did. How to separate. Okay, arrow on both. Okay, so I'm gonna save those changes. Do a quick run through. I'm gonna make these a little bit skinnier as well. Do 4.5. I made this one easier too. So let's go in and just move stuff around. And I think this is gonna be the most changes for this one because I'm still working on the easy push OB. You know what? Let's add. Okay, we added dynamite barrels. Oh, one's good. This one I need to change this. The Jenga piece. So these just disappear. But let's go look for a cube. Hmm. I'll just grab one of these. The Jenga piece. And I got some wait, what's going on? Why? Oh, because it's like you know what, that this is not a good cube because that cube has like multiple different objects within it. Go ahead and grab this one. Add some behaviors, A, B, and I think I want falling one. Let's try that one. So this is level 54. Okay, let's check out 54. And I want to see if it comes back. Okay, it comes back. That's good. I think I had oh, another. And these are behaviors. Oh, here we go. Falling 2. I think this is that one. Yeah. They changed sizes. Delete that. Add falling 2. It's oh yeah. So it looks like I changed. So currently, if you were to mess up on this level, getting across is kind of sort of impossible, and you have to like restart the level. So this is just adding kind of like a fail safe in case the player doesn't make it across. And then we go select all, and then we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and oh crap, what number was that? That was level 54. So let's go ahead and play test it. Okay, I need to get rid of that object, and yeah, it's good. Good run through. Well, let's add some dynamite barrels. And I've been using this recently. I've been using hypehype for years, and this is the first time I've ever really used this feature. But like, boom, I've generally not used that in this way. Oh, that's not. But we gotta also test it because oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't. Oh man, that one's falling. At like 54. Wait, that. Yeah. Okay. Let me go through these levels. I don't know. Some objects are too big or too heavy to be affected by the dynamite, but all the objects get affected by the metal or the rod. And I'm just gonna. I don't want to go through the trouble. Okay, I'm gonna save this and we can publish it later. I mean, you know what? I'll publish it now. Side errors added multiple level updates. Oh, I also added skins. But I think I posted that previously. So. Okay, so here is easy pushover. This one all you do is just knock the objects down and get to the next level. So you don't necessarily have to. Okay, it's connected. You don't necessarily have to complete the obstacles. And we got some new ones, but let's. I'm trying to add more dynamite explosions, so let's go ahead and add some. And this is nice. This is like the first time I've ever used this feature, and I can't believe I haven't used it more. That looks good. These look good. You can see I've added little dynamite barrels all over the place. So cool. I think I'm up to 75 levels on this one. Oh, get inside there. Try this out. That would be cool. I added these steps so that hopefully people will know to take the steps and jump up and kind of domino effect everything. It doesn't seem to have worked that well. Maybe eventually. Okay, looking good. These levels look good. I updated this one because the player kept getting stuck. Looking good, looking good. Okay. And I'm just combing through the levels. Moved and updated that one. This one I don't think can take any. Okay, that wait. Let's sneak some in over there. No. There we go. Ah. Gotta get like on the right lane or okay, you know what? We're gonna skip that one then. Looking good. Nice, nice. Oh, you know what? We should totally add some here. This level is definitely a little bit more difficult, and will take a player a few tries to get. And I'm trying to get better with mixing in like 5 easy levels and then 1 difficult level. Well, maybe not difficult, oops, but just something that is more challenging than the rest. Okay, this one had bumpers, but I removed them because when I watched people play the game, they kept hitting the bumpers and falling off the level. So I took that away, and it's cool because you can look. I'll look at the leaderboard and I'll still see people, you know, make it to my top level. But when you see some people get stuck, this one I wanted to do. This one I think is a little bit difficult. Um, oops. What level is this? 61. Okay, so let's try level 61 out. The middle ball moved and you can only hit the side. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? They're all kind of. What was that 61, 64? I think I just need to randomly rotate all of these. See how that looks. So yeah, I've seen people get stuck on this level. And when I see someone get stuck, I'm just like, how can I make it easier? So let's take a look. 61, let's go there. Okay, I'm gonna undo that. Because I noticed the way it's spinning, they have different rotation angles. So let me look at that first one. First one is spinning this way. So we can rotate it like so. Look at that second one. Yeah, that one looks good. And these are all. I'm gonna. Hmm. See. This is rotating. So this is rotating on the local axis. Do something like this. Like that. Let's see if I can't get past this. Okay, so I might make those sphere balls a little bit bigger. Yeah, like this is definitely a harder level. And then here we got, this one's easy. Let's just play this. I've been doing a lot of editing and also good to mix it. Whoop. Mix it up with some playing. So this level was a fun. Oh, might be a little bit too this is definitely a difficult level. So the hula hoop thing. Whoop. Oh, oh, I missed on the jump. So I gotta update that notification. So it should be swinging, but it doesn't seem to. So, this level I saw somebody playing, and I made these balls bigger. Like you can walk on the balls, but you can also fall through the crack. Or, and this one we just gotta fall on ground. This one's a new level as well. This one is fun. Oh crap. Oh, you know what? I was gonna add a block on top of this one, like that over there. So this is a pole on top of a small disc, and the way gravity works is when you land on the pole. Although I can notice that it's causing my iPad to be a little buggy. I think the problem with this is they just keep falling. So let's go into camera mode. Which, if this keeps falling, it's gonna just use up the physics in the back end. Speed up the time, so now it's at 2x speed. Yeah, so this is kind of like a domino effect. Okay, so eventually it kind of stops. What was that 60? What was that? This is the new level. Just had it here, so you can take a shortcut. And then this one, I think it's cool. If you hit these wings, they can go up. I don't know. And let's go in circles here. I just made this level today and this one as well. The blue rectangle kind of affects the player's speed. Oh, you know what? I need to add some objects. Oh, check this out. This is, I think it's pretty cool. But you go here and then it just kind of falls like that. That's all that does. But I think it looks cool. Oh crap. This that looks a little bit high. That might be, I mean, I made it, but alright, and this is also a new level. And this is just that the platform kind of falls down. Easy enough. Let's what is that over here? So I want to add some cubes over here. And let's make these a little long. So I guess not cubes, rectangles. Let's go 6. And hold on. This is at X 63 by 65. If I put this in the middle, I can do some easy duplication stuff. And look at that. I want to make sure that this object has, okay, yeah, it should have an object color of orange. It's its own reusable object, which reusable objects just mean you can just grab them kind of from a library, something that you've created, and reuse the object over and over again. Okay, so here we can see it is set the object yellow. That'll just make it get destroyed in the back end when it falls down. Let me see. Does this? Yeah, that's it. Things over here. Huh. Weird. It doesn't let the iPad charge while connected to the stream, but okay. Let's go over here and then we're gonna duplicate and then move it like that. Looks good. In this game, you just knock stuff over, so that's what we're doing here. And that was level 73. Let's test it. Crap. Yeah, I think I'll add something to those arrows just so that the player can maybe jump on those arrows if needed, but we're gonna make it so the arrow is kinematic, then dynamic, and then it's gone. Like, so it can help you, but only for a second. Then we should also test it, because anytime you make changes, you want to test it, because maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work, maybe it like takes away from the gameplay. And I'll just add one there. That was like level what, 73? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. So it kind of works. And I want to make sure that it doesn't come back. Sometimes, yeah, look, see, it's down there, and that's not going to help anybody. All right, let me save it. I don't know the last time I saved it, and it's always good to just save it every X amount of time. Actually, in the new update, it shows how long since the last time you saved it, which is pretty cool. Okay. I need a new level, and I want it to be different, but it could also be the same. It can be similar. Um, yeah. So I do find myself doing a lot of this. I'm just like, huh, what can I do? What would be cool? Or I'll go into here and I'll type in shapes. What would be a cool obstacle? I've used a lot of these. The one where the object is just falling down. I really like that. That one I think is fun and clever. I can use some of the rings. Um, but the rings I find do really well in terms of like puzzle stuff. Let's try this hex shape. Add a color behavior. Oh, you know what? We can have it so the player just goes up. And yo, that's like too big. How big is it? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah, that's too big. But sparked an idea. And that's my oop. That's sometimes one of my favorite things is figuring stuff out after figuring it out. There's just something to it. Like, you know, I like to say a lot of times my plan is no plan. And then that may not seem like a plan, but it can work, yo. It's just fun for me to figure stuff out on the fly. I think that's what it is. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna duplicate this. I want to see if I can make that 10. Let's make these 20. Oh, 20. And I want to see if the player can jump on top. Okay, so yeah. Oh, none of the objects have any physics, which we kind of want. Okay, so this is also an object that stays still. So I've been trying to kind of like color coding. What is that, a hex? So let's see if we have any hex. This one kind of works. What was it, 25? Go down here. We can make this 20. So it's at exposition 85, and let's go ahead and move this to 333 just to get math easy peasy. All right, so I don't think we can use this hex. Oh Oh, I could use a star. That could work. All right, I'm playing with like two different shapes at once because, well, I guess I can. So let's make this one unmovable. Okay, so this one, the collision shape for the star isn't exactly what the star is, so I'm not going to be using this object. Uh, yeah, because that's an issue. That's not what we're going for. You know what? I could probably just color code these along the way. So let's just make this one black. Duplicate. And what is there's the X, Y, and Z value on these objects. Yeah, is it the Y? Yeah, okay. The Y is 10. Let's make this 15. And again, I want to test and make sure that the player can jump from here to there. And then we'll add stuff to like block them. Or block. Alright, I was thinking this would be a lot cooler. This does not seem that cool. And then, maybe have something blocking it so you gotta go around. Yeah, here. Okay, so something's up with the collision. I was thinking something like a staircase that went around. Maybe I can still do that. You know what? I think I can still do that. Zoom in. Try to get these angles looking non-funny. You know what? Let's go local. or something like this. All right, let me test it out. Okay, yeah, I like the concept. I think it's coming. It's working. There's some adjustments I gotta make. It's kind of like a staircase, and you're going up. Whoop whoop whoop. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so in this level, you just go around this big object and get your way to the top. I'll try to finesse the look later. Music is just all over the place. Let's see how that works. And that's the rough idea. Um, Level 50, add barrels. So I got some notes. Make sure I've done all my checklist items. Yeah, okay, so I added level 50. Let's move this. Arrows were added in my other one. I just add side arrows. I did that. Add the skin mechanic. I think this one has it. Oh no. Oh, I gotta. When you copy a new checkpoint, you get a copy and paste a new checkpoint. You gotta add the updated number. So this is number 77. And from this is 76. And 75. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. I just wanted to spend an hour kind of doing what I usually do. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's like it's it's a cool thing to just be editing your game while watching TV. And again, this is just stuff I do in the evening. In the morning, I'm trying to. I'll figure out the level, what I want to do. I'll play it a bunch of times. Work on mechanics. I got this skin mechanic. It took me 2 hours to figure. I had like one little thing wrong. It just wasn't set up properly. And it took maybe an hour, maybe like 1 to 2 hours. And now it's working properly. And then when I went to copy and paste it from one game to another game, you know, there's always like one little bug that you're missing that's causing it not to work, and you got to get past those. And that to me is a lot of just like making the game. So let me save this. This is 236. Let me run through a couple of levels. But that's gonna be it for the stream. The direction isn't that great. Oh, we want to go this way. The eyeballs in this level. And I basically just play these over and over again. And finding this one, there used to be a gap and you could fall below. I still think this level might be a little bit too difficult for players, but we'll see. I'll have to watch. This one, like you can fall through the cracks, or you're supposed to be. Well, I guess not. This one might. Oh, you know what would be cool to have something like this, but you go up, and you have to jump on. That would be cool. Let me just do a quick, something super quick. We're just gonna be playing around. This isn't gonna. I'm not gonna like circle. I have this concept now, and I think I'm gonna forget about it. Is this a physics? No. This is an unmovable kinematic object. And what was that? That was like a. It looked like a toothpick of sorts. You know what? I have a. One of these levels has like a little bit of, or is that in the other game? Yeah, let me go grab. This is a brown pole. It's duplicated. It's just a quick test. Nothing fancy going on here. If I think it's fun, I'll keep it. Or, you know, I'll just keep it here and then I'll look at it tomorrow. I mean, we'll test it right now because well, we can. I can just use like another pole. Well, you know what? Let me grab a rectangle. Hmm. Have this one be a dynamic object. Oh, it's got some stuff associated with it. And let's make it a physics that's super light. And we're gonna also want it to be big. The scope of this idea is getting a little bit too much, but let's just see what we got. All right, turn this one. So I can create steps. I think it's a little bit too high. Let me see if I can't move it down just a little bit. Anyways, I'm thinking a level where you have to move up. Yeah. And then just like a staircase up. There's something there. There's something there. What's up, Duke? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Well, you know what? You just got here. Let me do a little bit more. I kind of want to maybe flesh out this idea a little bit. I think there's something there. So I could probably get rid of this. Let's make 7. 40. I mean, I don't think I actually need these. They're kind of cool, so I could just like make like a staircase. Oop. I mean, I could still have this. The cylinder. I gotta make sure the look is right, but I think I'll probably get rid of that hexagon thing later, but even this. Is there circle? Alright, we're at 25% battery. I do not have enough. Like the iPad is plugged in for charging, but it's not. It doesn't want to work. I mean, even this is cool looking. All right, let me go back to this one. Oh man. Oh, that bugs me. The buttons are a little bit too close sometimes. Scooting in, undo, hit this button, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. And I'm just going for the aesthetic appeal. Like, does this look cool aesthetically? What these objects are supposed to be non-movable. Or maybe I accidentally undid that. Unmovable. Alright. Does this look cool when I'm in Yeah. And as long as the player is not blocking the view or the camera, yeah, I think there's potential here. All right, I'm gonna save it and wake up in the morning, or maybe watch some Netflix or anime and do some little tweaking on the levels, take some notes. But thanks for hanging out with me as I update my game, my levels, and this is Easy Push Obi. Yeah, it's got about 1,000 people on the leaderboard. That's about it for today. So thanks for hanging out. Until next time, I'm Hype C. Stay safe out there and peace.